Hello, this is Spidey1958, and welcome to my Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker Evil Beta. So last time we did the quest of the statues and got the stuff from them. So let us continue. And let's kick the audio up just a little bit. I think it was a smidge quiet on the last one, but it was much better than it was before. So let's click it up to 75. Okay. And exit. I'm so used to apply being the exit. Well, that's overgrown. Okay, so you
state your desire.
charge up
Unworthy.
there.
I always have a second plan.
Go ahead and magic missile that one, because there's a bunch of guys behind there if I remember right.
Adventures call to them.
You can just go ahead and shoot.
Serves you right.
So many thoughts, so little time.
And unpause. And unpause.
You cannot stand against me.
And unpause. Okay, that went pretty good. So looks like there's one baddie left. So you want to acid him. And you want to cold him. And you just want to plink him.
You deserved it.
And you want to go up and
Wretched things.
hit him with the scythe.
I'm leading you out of our story.
Okay, he survived that, so we'll go through the same routine again. Boom. Boom. And the other two will continue doing what they were doing. Yeah, the fighters and the archers, you can just leave them to their own and they'll just fight now. Oh, look. Apparently she sits down when she gets bored. I don't think they had those animations before. I could be wrong. Okay.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
Aren't you being a bit premature? Look at yourself. You barely got a scratch.
That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
So now we have a cleric.
Time becomes distance.
And a pretty fountain. And time to set a party thingy. So let's put oh, we need to go to this one. So let's put you two up front. Our bard in the middle, so I haven't had my bard sing once, have I? I completely forgot about the bard singing. Well, we were a small enough party. Okay, we should be good there. Onward.
Step, step, step.
I don't think there's anything out here really, unless they added something. Ah, Creston isn't voiced. You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here, somewhere. Ah, some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamande. Where's the hall? You'll have to run through the fire. We're almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be not to inhale any smoke. Hold your breath, take the first right, then head straight down the hallway. I'll go immediately. May Abadar keep you safe. Okay, people, run through the fire. How much can it hurt? Let's rinse ourselves with buckets of water first. And let's cover our noses and mouths and rush inside. I'm not going to read all these descriptions here. My voice wouldn't handle it. So basically, we ran just in time, stuff collapsed behind us, blah-de-blah. There's guards trapped in the fire, so we can rush to save the guards from the fire, or shout to Valeria that she should leave them and join us to help Jumanji. We definitely want this one. Follow us! Yay! So apparently she's tired from fighting all this fire, trying to save the guards. And let's collect all the stuff we missed. And into the big hall for the big fight. Okay. So we're paused.
Let's shake a leg.
You summon your last murder dog. Or not. Battle dog, killer dog. I can't remember what I was calling it.
Just letting the ink dry.
You don't have your sing down there. Why don't you have sing? It's not there, it's here. You sing.
I deserve better.
You magic missile that guy. Oh no, actually you magic missile that guy. You
Request.
charge that
Unworthy.
guy. You throw a blast. Oh, we forgot about
Don't
you.
hesitate.
And you run up there
Let
and
us
hit that
strike
guy.
as one.
But first we have to wait for the battle scene. Really? Apparently you reset everything.
I always
Okay,
have a
let's do
second
this again.
plan.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Share your will.
Wretched things. Give the order.
patience.
So many thoughts, so little time.
You cannot stand against me.
Okay, you're out of spell, so go and shoot cold at that guy. And you shoot your last magic missile at that guy. And you shoot your bow at that guy.
Serves you right.
And you run and hit that guy.
Despicable.
And you run and hit that guy.
Repent!
And you run and hit that guy. And
Do
does
not
everyone
falter.
fear? Oh no, that's the Inspire Courage. Okay. And that was a quick and easy fight. Now let's quickly loot bodies. Lots of potions and alchemical stuff and a magic thingy. Speaking of magic thingies, so let's give you the wand to replace scroll and mage armor. And give you the bracers. I think that's all the magic items. Yep. Okay, and is there anything of value here on Mr. Splatted Floss Giant? Chainmail and a great axe. Okay.
As you order.
So let us start the cutscene.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger, and that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why she wasn't killed. The bandits recognized her as one of their own by this signet ring.
I have no connection to Pitax, but Tartuccio's name, accent, and clothes seem like he came straight from there. Which of us looks more like they might be Iroveti's spy?
Probably, yes. But this evidence is circumstantial at best. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
I bet my life the spy's anyone but this woman. I saw how she dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with her through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy, and the mug of a spy!
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed her true colors. She forced us to break into the armory and rob it. And not just that. Upon finding the guards' salaries in the armory, she immediately pocketed it all.
Neither of these are really evil. One's more lawful, one's more chaotic. But I think this one would be more diplomatic. So let's do this one.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
Of course, theft is not to be condoned, but when the fire burns around you and you are but one step away from death, is it not insane to worry about laws and rules?
What about that trick she pulled right before we came in here? Some scoundrels set your mansion on fire, and as we were approaching the room, we saw your brave guards, your underlings, dying in the fire, begging to be saved. And what did our leader do? She passed right on by, mercilessly leaving them to their fates. Simply heartless.
I'm going to go with the evil. Now, some people are confused. What neutral evil means is if I choose this option, it will move me slightly towards neutral and slightly towards evil. Which I know is strange because neutral is in the middle, so it's sort of strange. So it'd move me down in middle direction. So it'd be about what I actually am. So we'll choose this one. Heartless. So what? I'm not going to worry about guards' lives when the ruler's life is at stake.
It's a cruel reality. But on the battlefield, sometimes such decisions have to be made.
It was perfectly reasonable, just the way a leader should think.
How can you say such things? It is monstrous. Is this what the hero of my book would say? You sound more like a villain.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Lady Aldori, most of those who are to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join her team. She seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
I like how our leader does things. Efficient, and without unnecessary spiritual agonizing. I'll go with her.
Efficient? I'd say heartless. Would the protagonist of my book do such a thing? No. I guess I'd better go with Tartuccio.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this woman. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spy guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the stolen lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patax. But you should know that it isn't just Patax we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless.
So you really do have a 3-month limit to get the Stag Lord killed, which is actually plenty of time. You usually don't take more than a month, but we will probably take more than a month because we're probably going to go to every single thing we can find before then and explore every single path. Get as much experience as we can. I'd like to be 5th level, but we may only make it to 4th by the time we have to fight the Stag Lord. So let's continue.
And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
So this is the new page here. I like the book design and that, so I think this is the chapter. When you start a new chapter, you actually get a page like this, I believe, is the way it's going to work. So good so far. And we're on the map. So we've got a caster, a tower shield specialist, an inquisitioner who's undead, and a barbarian. So we really don't have any healing. She can learn to heal, but she doesn't have any healing to start with. So let's go ahead and, well, we can't set party order here, so I guess we just head off. And when it says there's someone on the road like this, it means it's not really a random encounter usually. So okay, so we have wolvesies. And why is everyone's arms stuck out like they're trying to fly like an airplane? Except mine. Okay. So we still haven't rested. So we will use a cold attack there.
I am yours to command.
You take that,
Let
wolf.
us strike as one.
Speak.
You take that, wolf.
Unworthy.
Well,
And you take that, wolf.
Apart!
Go!
You cannot stand against me.
Go! Can I just run up to attack? I'm not sure what happened there. Could have sworn I just hit this. And then it's going to tell us about rest. There is a new rest feature, which we'll see here in a second. There's also weather now. As you notice, it's starting to rain. And in fact, when it rains heavy, you actually move slower, which I sort of like for realism, but would get old if it rains a lot. So let's go ahead and make a... First thing I want to do is set up a new party order. So let's do you, and you with me back here. Okay, so that part's done. And let's rest. Build a camp. Okay. And let's go to manage. Now what's new is this special role. So if we put Valor, I don't know if it will let me do a... If we put Valor in the special role, she adjusts armor. I don't know if that means she raises armor class or what she does. Jeffrey will summon undead guardians. So I think if we put them in here, it tells us more information. Yeah, here it is. 2 undead warriors will come to protect Ugra's chosen and her allies. They can be used as guards and guard shifts. They cannot be used as guards and guard shifts, but would fight on the party side in case of attack. So that's if we put her there. If we put her there, adjusting repairs of armors, removing movement penalty for the first combat within the next 12 hours. The effect extends for one combat for every 4 levels that Valerie has attained beyond first. Oh, so she can get rid of her movement. That's good. And then Amari, if we put her in that role, sharpens her weapon, increasing her damage by 1 in the first combat within the next 12 hours. The range extends. Well, that would be nice, but we really need her to be here in hunting because we don't have another hunter. I think I'm the only stealth. So that leaves cooking. So she cooks horribly. -1. And she cooks +2. So we're going to have the undead cooking our food. Which unfortunately means that I guess we'll give her the armor. And we won't have anyone on watch. Well, maybe we should have someone on watch. Nah, we'll do it that way. Okay. And then we just hit begin resting.
I'm hungry. When we stop?
Sometimes I think my entire existence is one long joke. But it's alright, even if it's true, I'll still be the one who laughs last. I think that's from our undead inquisitor. So we found 4 rations. Yay! We have enough food to camp again. We were successful and we didn't get any good food bonus. So continue. Looks like you don't leave anything behind in the campsite anymore. Unless it's hiding in that bush. Which it might be hiding in the bush. Collect all. And now the cutscenes have basically tell you about various characters and their background and stuff like that. So there's something to actually read when you're in the cutscene, though they'll probably run out pretty quickly. But like I said, the cutscenes, the load screens seem to be faster to me.
We should gather our strength.
So let's cancel before we enter and rest again. And again we found 4 food. Why are we hunting even though we have enough rations? I don't understand that. Well, we always hunt, but I mean, why are we taking the extra time to hunt? Oh well. Okay, enter we do. And
well,
nope, not you.
Shall we move? We shall move.
There goes the herbalist running the hide.
Time becomes distance.
In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority of the Stolen Lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. And that pretty wife of yours, Oleg, she should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money and we'll be on our way. You think you can drink some of my blood too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up the painted rag of yours. You come here, squeeze us dry, and it'll come... Ah, you must be the guest from Restrov. Let's take advantage of being evil. I'll spare you the trouble and just collect this task from Oleg for myself. You should try to stop me, I suppose. It might even be amusing. The Sword Lord sent me to wipe out the filth around here anyway. How amusing. I'm starting to enjoy your company. It seems the guests from Restrov are even worse than the bandits around here. To the pit with you then. Take the money. Just leave us be. Stranger, you sure are lucky we don't have more of our crew here with us today. Go ahead and keep the fool's money. But you can be sure I'll tell the Stag Lord all about what happened here. And the undead sits down again. And I think at this point we will call it an episode. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving a dislike's fine, but please leave a comment saying why you disliked the episode. As always, this is Spidey1958, and have fun gaming.